And we are recording once again. Welcome back, Andrew, to part 6 of this Mutant Goblins adventure, where our heroes, Alero, the gunslinger, Asguth, foebiter, and Ro Kappa Sigma, have found their way into a cave. This cave is rather irregular, but, as I described before, surprisingly well lit.
Lit.
Yeah. So, this corridor that you're in opens to a bigger, wider chamber. There's iron chains that hang from the ceiling almost everywhere now. There's some of them are on rails. They can move around. Some of them just standing up there. And some of them even have like massive pulleys connected to them. But the previous conversation in Goblin that you heard, and the previous banging of glass and stuff, can no longer be heard. It's all you now. What do you do?
Well, they're all are the others with me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
they have managed to reach you. Yes.
I'm cocking my revolver. Being all ready to shoot. Because I'm certain they're coming for us.
I'm gonna move a little bit so that I can try and see into the cave a little bit more.
Peering into the cave, you can see that at one point this place must have in fact been part of a wider hole. You can see that there are rocks that have fallen on top of skeletons, never to rise again. You can see that there are pipes, copper pipes that are severed, that are now leaking these green liquids into pools. And the smell, as mentioned before, is quite unbearable.
I'm gonna keep walking through.
You can see that there is an incline over here. This part is higher than the part that you're walking on.
Okay.
And there's a light coming from up there that illuminates the top of this cave, which is very smooth. There aren't any stalagmites here. And there's also, hold on, don't move. There's also, over here, there's a path that you can follow to go up. A gravel path.
Since I've heard the goblin or something noises, and now that they've stopped and since the light's there, I'm going to hide here in the shadows.
Yes. Very well. Also, passing through there, you also pass by a pile of refuse over here. Where you can see is all kinds of garbage.
Oh, and I want to ready in action that if anything comes in kind of next to me, comes down the path, I just want to swing at it with my great axe as hard as I fucking can.
Roll me a perception check, you and Alero, since both of you have progressed deeper into the cave.
Except you.
Sure.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm basically trying to stay back just a little bit to watch our rear.
Percezione. Okay, so, Alero, you notice...
I don't want to get flanked.
You notice that there's a light coming from the top of this hill. Like, imagine that you're on a floor like that, and there's an incline, not an incline, there's a sharp climb up like this. And on top of that is another layer from which light is coming. And as you are sneaking through the cave, you can notice there's some movement up here.
See shadows.
Yeah, you see shadows moving.
Are they moving towards the slope where Asgoth is?
They are not moving towards the slope, but one of them does move towards here, and you can see an ugly goblin head peer down at you.
I'm hiding behind this boulder here.
Yeah. You can see one goblin looking over there, which means that there must be other goblins looking elsewhere. Also, roll me a stealth check.
Elf.
Yeah.
Plus,
Pretty boy. Okay. What kind of goblin is it? A normal goblin or one of those green liquid infused ones?
Its face seems to be twisted. It's got one bigger eye than the other one. It's got tiny horns sprouting from its skull. It's definitely not a normal one. 100% freaky. Now.
Hey, Bro, what do you think we should do next?
It's a nasty goblin.
I mean, I have a clear shot on this fucker.
Yeah, okay. You take the shot, and Foebiter and I will jump.
when they come down the path, I'm ready, waiting to swing my big old axe at these bastards.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
You're gonna shoot the goober.
I'm gonna shoot
First,
the goober
let's see
speaking.
let's see if the goober notices you. Actually, it's wisdom, right? Okay, the goblin doesn't seem to have noticed you at all.
Where do I have to stand to shoot him? About here?
There, yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot him.
Bang bang, skeet
I'm
skeet.
gonna let you have a peek and see what you can see. Basically, on the edge like this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See what I mean?
I'm shooting the one who's standing on top of or next to the pile of residue.
Yeah, he's standing over it. So like you take aim and you shoot. Bam! Your gun rings out loudly through the cave, and it's a definite hit.
Nice.
I am going to take some damage now. Give me a second. So that's minus 18, right? Wow, it's a hell of a hit.
You have to subtract. You have to subtract the 3 from the damage from the
from
hit
the to hit roll. It's still a
Did
hit.
a hit with a 13.
Yeah, it's still a hit.
Great.
Yeah, you hit him.
Take that.
And he goes, oh! And thus the fight begins. Initiative.
Sorry. Yeah, well, I forgot to click on my character.
Ah, crap. I'm having technical difficulties. Give me a sec.
Shall I
No problem.
just roll again and then hit the roll? 22.
Wow. Okay, at least that one works. So, initiative.
Yeah.
Is it working?
It is, yeah. 4 goblins.
4 of them?
For now. 4 of them for now.
Da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. I need to put in
Oh.
some battle music. So let me find some.
A good one is Death and Destruction, the Spartan Total Warrior theme song. Like Spartan Total Warrior video game music. That was a fucking banger.
Oh, I've got something on my mind. I'm gonna I've got a playlist here. Control C.
Cool.
Let me first get rid of the Skyrim music. Clear. FS. There we go. That should start in a moment. So, having his friend be shot by Lero, the other goblin, the other enhanced warrior, peers over the crevice and shoots down at Asguth, Foebiter, with his bow, because they have those.
Wait, he can see me?
Yeah,
God
he
damn
can
it.
see you. He's above you. He's got a vantage point over you.
Fuck.
So basically, you're hiding there, and like he just looks down and he goes, "Ah, that guy!"
He shot me.
Yeah, he shoots right at you. He doesn't have advantage, although he does have a vantage point. I guess. What would you say, Dylan? If a enemy is above you and shooting down at you, does he get advantage?
No, I mean it depends.
It depends on the situation. You know what?
Yeah, depends
It's a little
if
bit.
there's any,
It's
like,
a little bit too
cover or,
close.
like,
It's a little bit
protecting
too
us.
narrow. It's a little bit too narrow and too closed. So the arrow bounces off the floor, but it lets Asguth Foebiter know that the goblins know that you're there. Alero, haven't taken your first shot. The goblin hasn't had time to react yet or hide behind cover. What do you do?
I'm gonna unload in another round.
Ba ba boom!
Bang!
That's a definite hit. For 19 damage, you shoot the creature in the chest. You can see a small area of his chest. You shoot it up, and then you make a huge freaking hole in it. A small hole here, a huge one in the back, and then the lights go out of his eyes, and it falls face first into the garbage pile below.
That one bites the
Nice.
dust.
You add one more goblin to the heap of trash. By the way,
And I'm
I just heard you
blowing out
firing
the
your
smoke out
gun.
of my
I just
gun.
heard you firing your gun, but you're not on camera, so we didn't see you fire your gun.
oh shit. Okay.
All right, Alero, that was your shot. Do you do something else?
No. Oh, do nothing else.
No movement, no bonus actions.
Nothing.
In that case, right after you is another goblin.
Wrong.
Oh, I
No,
forgot.
Not the goblins.
I forgot something. Wait. So you might be wondering why the hell I'm putting a table on the initiative track. Well, you're about to find out.
Table?
Yeah, I
It's
just
a
put
mimic.
I just put a small table on the initiative track. That technically plays before the government. So this is because of something called layer actions.
Ah, makes sense.
You guys are in the lair of these creatures. And suddenly, as you're standing there, the chains that hang from the ceiling begin to animate. They attack like snakes, and they attempt to wrap themselves around. It's gonna be one of you. I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2 is gonna be Alero. 3, 4 is going to be Harry's character Asguth. 5, 6 is gonna be Dylan's character Ro. 2, 1, 2. So
Three.
Alero,
I won!
you want an ass beating. The animated chains that are suspended all over the ceiling wrap themselves around you like snakes. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Will.
Whoo!
Nice.
You ace it.
Damn.
So as the chains swing right above your head, you notice, and with lightning fast reflexes, you get out of the way. The chain almost grazes by your hat, but you even managed to save that from being assaulted. And now it's the goblin's turn. So this boy, he's gonna run up, or he's gonna run down the steps over here, and he's gonna jump right behind Asguth, axe in hand.
I'm taking axe to the face because I've ready that action.
Yeah, you did ready that action.
Alright. So he's going to take great axe. Yeet.
It nimbly avoids your axe and then swings its own cudgel at you. Let's see if it hits. It's gonna make 2 melee attacks. 1, 2. Alright, the first one is a definite hit. So the first one catches you, it catches you by surprise just how quick these creatures are. You thought that you could strike the first one coming through, but he narrowly avoids your axe. He almost limbos under your axe. And then with his own mace, he swings it and hits you in the thigh, causing 6 bludgeoning damage. Then he swings again in order to try to hit you, but its cudgel bounces off of your plate, your breastplate. And it goes, "Argh!" And you know what? It's going to use its nimble escape to take the disengage action. He's gonna step 5 feet to the left over here. The next one is another goblin, but it is dead, lying in a pile of trash, breathing in the sickly smell of garbage. Asguth Foebiter, it's your turn. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a line here on the map that you cannot cross.
I can't see that. Well,
Yeah,
let me move first.
You're gonna have to move a little bit. So you see over here where the incline is, where the goblin is.
Yeah. So I'm going to rage as a bonus action, and then I'm going to beat him for fucking with me.
Bonus action rage.
I'm going to beat him like an African father.
Hey, don't say that. Oh, fucking god. Okay, so that is a hit. So you swing your double axe. You didn't catch him the first time, but you definitely catch him this time. As you embed your axe deep into its meat, severing some of the cables and tubes that are attached to its mutated body, giving it its bulging biceps. It screams in pain as its chemical-rich blood splutters all over you. But it is not yet dead. It still draws breath. So that was a pretty good hit. Is that the end of your turn?
I believe so.
Alright. So, next is yet another goblin.
Blue.
Globlin. A globlin.
Globo.
Gnotta gnelf. Gnotta gnoblin.
Not an elf, I'm a gnome.
Gnome. So he runs right around his buddy over here, and you realize that, hey, there's 2 against 1. They have pack tactics.
Back.
You're about to take 2 more hits, and this time with advantage.
Scheiße.
1, 2. Oh wait, wrong. 1, 2. There we go. The first hit. He lands it with his cudgel. You feel a searing pain in your shoulder as you take 3 damage. And before it can even register, you also feel a very similar pain in your other shoulder for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Is that halved because I'm raging?
You may have it now. So it's like, it's 1 damage from the first one, 3 damage from the other one. That's 4.
Cool. Cool. Okay.
Next, Rho, Kappa, Sigma.
Yes, I will take my movement over here. Taking 2, because difficult terrain with an ally in a square.
Yep.
So it takes me down to 10. So I can get to here. No, sorry, here.
Alright.
And then I'm going to cast a Chaos Bolt at that goblin there.
Hit him with the chaos. What's it gonna be? Acid, magic,
I
or
need to make a
telepathy?
ranged
No.
spell attack.
That's true. And then it's
Yeah,
like
boy.
randomly determined type of damage, right?
And then I roll and then the attack of what I roll on the damage determines it. Okay, so does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits. You're hitting this guy right here, right?
The one closest to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So do
Okay,
damage.
So 2d8 plus.
Also, what kind of damage is it?
We're about to find out. Choose one of the d8s. It's force damage.
Force damage. Whoa.
As
So force
channel
damage.
up and
Can you describe that in an artificer way?
yeah. So I, as I'm charging, I don't have the opportunity to get up close and smack him with my fists, but as it is, my fist's already glowing with the build-up of energy.
You smack the air.
And yeah, I mean, basically recognizing that we're in an underground environment, like there's the moisture, there's the vapor in the air, I realize, hey, if I overcharge my matrix, then it's going to cause a reaction, and I can direct that as directed energy, and try and blast this goblin away.
Hell yes. So like, you punch the air so powerfully that the goblin feels pain. That's some Naruto shit. And then, last on the initiative track is the big boss. Which, well, let me see what he does real quick. Oh crap, that's not what I needed. Where is he? Oh, there it is. Okay, so he casts a spell. You can hear chanting. And let me just see the range of that spell. Ooh, it's 30 feet. Is he within 30 feet? He is not. So he's gonna move a little bit. And then he's gonna cast a spell. So you guys hear a chant. You do not recognize it because I don't think any of you is a wizard. But he casts some sort of spell. And then, I mean, nothing happens, but the next goblin goes really fast. So
Oh shit.
he gets, let me see here. The next goblin moves really fast down these steps, gets all up in your faces, and he's moving like incredibly fast. Then he is going to make 3 attacks. Two of which are going to be against Asguth, and one of which is going to be against what was it again? Kappa?
Yep.
Rho Kappa Sigma. Yes. So let's go. 2 attacks versus Asguth. These are at an advantage. Asguth, you take 1 damage from the first one. I already calculated it. You take 3 damage. Oh no, wait, you don't take any damage from the second one.
Cool. So 1 damage.
Yeah, just 1 fucking damage. And then Kappa.
Oh, damage.
Shoot. Fucking goblins.
Oh my god. Kappa, this thing swings really fast at you, but... Actually, wait, does he get advantage? You see... blah, blah, blah. No, he does not. So he swings really fast at you, so fast in fact, that he hits one of the chains that are suspended from the ceiling, and his weapon gets tied up in the chains and goes, ah, 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 and he shakes it really fast and like he unties it in the same turn. So he takes about 2 turns basically. Alero, it's your turn.
You are like a sitting duck. Bang! I shoot the one who's tied to the chain.
Well, he ties up in the chain and then he unties it. He's like super fast.
Okay, who was tied to
The
the
guy.
chain? Hey,
The guy with a little boot on his.
running good.
Yeah, you are rolling. You're rolling pretty good. Gotta say.
Damn.
You're on a roll.
Wait.
So you shoot him right in the chest. The guy takes 20 damage. My god. He goes, "Ow!"
Holy shit.
And then what do you do?
That's it.
That's it? You don't move, you don't...
That's
Alright,
it.
cool. Next is a layer action.
Chillin'. Ivan. The ground.
So, it really stinks down here. In fact, it stinks so much that I'm gonna make you, Alero, roll me a Constitution check. Actually, no, wait. I did you last turn, so I'm gonna roll it again. Ignore that. So 1d6.
Oh.
It's going to be, who was 3 to 4? It was Rho Kappa Sigma.
I was.
No, it was you?
Yeah, it was me.
I thought, okay.
Yeah, I believe I was the last one.
So yeah, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
So, you guys hear that Asguth starts to cough as fumes carried in this dank environment begin to stick to him. You are poisoned for
Fuck.
1 minute, but
Oh no.
have no fear. At the end of each of your turns, you can try to snap out of it. So, 1 fucking minute. I'm gonna need a countdown die for that. Let me get one. So, this is a Magic the Gathering die, and I'm gonna put it on 10 each round.
Oh.
I'm gonna take, each round I'm gonna scroll it down to 9, 8, 7, 6, and so long. So forth,
Oh.
so far, and whatever. So, you are poisoned.
Makes sense.
Next is the goblin that hit you before, and guess what? They're outnumbering you 3 to 2. So I mean, they still have pack tactics. So he's gonna make 2 mace attacks against you. Harry.
Yep.
Your AC is 16. One of those attacks hits, but it just does 1 damage once again.
Cool.
Boom. Boom. And now it's your turn.
Aggie's tank.
Alright, look at this initiative. It goes 17-6. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So what I'm gonna do is, because this guy is fucking annoying me, I'm going to reckless frenzy attack him because this bitch is in my way.
Hell yeah.
It's so bad too.
You have, normally you have disadvantage on stuff because poison, I think. Let's check out how the poison condition works. But I think because you're frenzying, you get advantage, so it might cancel out.
Yeah, poison is disadvantage, but frenzy gives you advantage.
So your advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out, and you land a devastating blow. And not a blow. Man, the second one would have been so good though.
Inspiration.
You gotta use your inspiration.
I'm going to beat his ass again.
Alright, that is technically a hit, yes. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna count the first one, the damage from the first one, and the damage from the last one. So that's 6 from the first one, and 10 from the last one. The guy goes, he has a bad time. He looks really, really badly injured, excuse me. Now, do you end your turn?
No, I'm gonna move to here.
To where?
To there.
Okay, that means that 2 of the goblins are gonna get attacks of opportunity. Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, rolling it. And mace, and a mace. So the first one hits you, doing 3 total. That's, I calculated it. Doing 3 damage. He has advantage on you since you frenzied, I think. Reckless attack and also frenzy.
Right. It's the reckless that gives him advantage.
So in total you take 3 damage. The second goblin does not manage to capitalize on this opportunity, as you did just hit it in the face really powerfully. But since it is the end of your turn, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Saving throw.
Alright.
Natural 20.
And just like that, the poison is out of your system. You take 1 deep breath and then you cough up a bunch of that green slime. The die was at the number 9 and is no longer in use. So, you are no longer poisoned. The red dot on your miniature means that things have advantage on hitting you since you recklessly attacked before.
Yep.
Right. Speaking of things, it's time for one of them to come and hit you. So it's gonna come right by. He's gonna swing by, so to speak. Swinging his mace twice. 1, 2. The first attack hits. The second attack narrowly misses. You take a grand total of 2 damage. And since he only moved 5 feet, he's going to use his Goblin Nimble Escape, which allows him to take the disengage action. And he's going to move away from you without provoking attacks of opportunity. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's the most he can move because he already moved 5 feet. So he goes in, swings twice, and then moves away. Rho Kappa Sigma, what do you do?
Yes, well, I see Goblin in front of me. I punch Goblin in front of me.
Good.
This
This one's very quick. It's like on some sort of Magical
drugs.
enhancement.
I'm
Alright,
pretty sure the first one misses.
Both of those miss,
might.
yeah.
Oof.
Ooh, so 13
So
is
this
the
guy,
magic.
this guy's so quick. For you, I mean, for him, you're punching in slow motion. So like he avoids. He's like Quicksilver from the Avengers movie or from the X-Men movie or whichever version you prefer.
Damn it! I should have brought a random gunship.
Yeah, you should have. You should have brought Age of Ultron. Speaking of Age of Ultron, we got the big boss playing over here. Now let me check. Okay, he is going to. I got some tactics written down for him. So give me a second.
Big.
Okay. He is going to... I don't think he can see any of you as a target right now. Oh no, he can kind of see Ro. So he's gonna come over here and he's gonna cast a spell called Acid Splash. He's gonna try to splash it on Ro. Ro, you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, I do.
Ro Kappa Sigma. Ooh.
That's a big no for me, Chief.
So, in that
no
case,
for me,
you
dog.
take 12 splashing acid damage. And then you hear him laugh.
Oh no, he's melting.
Oh no! Now riddle me this.
It burns. It
Yeah,
burns.
it fucking burns. Riddle me this. If a mage is concentrating on a spell, can he cast another spell as a bonus action?
No. So.
I didn't think so.
Oh, sorry. If he's concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay. So the way it works with spells is you can only ever cast one spell that uses a spell slot per turn.
Uh-huh.
But for example, if you cast a bonus action spell that uses a slot like Healing Word, you could then
Yeah.
cast a cantrip. The only restriction is if you're concentrating on something, the moment you
Yeah.
cast another concentration spell,
stops
the
being-
breaking ends.
So the
But
guy
other
just
than that-
cast a cantrip on you, hitting you for quite a bit of damage, and I believe that might also splash onto someone else. No, he has to target two creatures in order to do that, and he targeted specifically you. He cannot quite see your friend who's next to you. That's how I rule Acid Splash. If you can see both of them, then you can chain it.
Makes sense.
So he
yeah.
goes up, casts it at you, and then goes back into cover. Because he's fucking smart.
It's one of those bastards.
Yes, he is one of those
Bet it's
bastards.
fucking
And
human.
since he is still concentrating on the spell, the speed goblin is gonna speed attack, well, the two of you. Unfortunately, fortunately for you, he does not have pack tactics anymore, but he does get to make 3 attacks, so, you know. He's gonna split up the attacks between the two of you. I'm gonna say he's gonna give 2 attacks to Ro, and he's gonna give 1 attack to Asguth, which is the exact opposite of what he did last turn. So, Ro, 1, 2. Ro, he hits you for... Wow, he hits you for 9 bludgeoning damage. Boom!
Holy shit.
That's from both of the attacks.
Oh, okay.
So the first attack finds you in the chest, and then he laughs. Boom! And he hits you in the knee. So you gotta go, ah, ooh! And then the last one is for Asguth, but that one doesn't hit. He then uses his nimble escape, because he's a goblin, to take the disengage action and move about 30 feet. Which takes him all the way up here.
No.
Also, tell me, does the haste actually give you extra speed? Oh
Double.
fuck! I gave it away, didn't I?
Well,
Yeah, you could have figured. I don't think it gives you extra speed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Haste.
Oh, the target speed is doubled, so he can fucking
Okay.
move up to 60.
Yep.
Oh, he's gone. He's a goner.
He's disappeared.
Gone.
He left though, so I'm gonna take a reaction to punch him. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, he
did
disengaged.
goblin
Yeah, goblin
Yeah.
disengage.
Yeah, they've got that shit.
They do have that. They do have
It's
that
like trying
ability.
to pin down a swashbuckler.
Next, it's Alero. Alero Shadow Hand.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Is this a viable spot to stay, or is it touching the?
You are very near the thing. I'm gonna rule that it's fucking dangerous to be standing there.
In that case, I'm not standing there. Okay,
Actually,
I'm
would you
gonna
like
shoot.
to see what happens
gonna
when
shoot
you
him.
stand in there?
Okay, I'm standing there.
What?
I can see the Speedy Gonzalez one from here. So, perfect spot. So
Okay,
it's a
I'm
perfect
gonna-
spot
I'm gonna-
to
I'm
find
gonna
out
tell
what
you-
happens when
I'm
you
gonna
stay
tell you what
next to
happens
the
when you
goo.
stand in it.
Okay.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, fuck! So you breathe in the fumes coming from this thing,
Oh my god.
and you
Am I going
take...
to turn into Hulk?
No, you take damage. Just straight up damage.
Oh.
Slash R. You take 8 necrotic damage just by standing
Holy shit.
so near to the stuff.
Right.
It makes you throw. It makes you want to throw up. It doesn't waste your turn.
Okay.
But yeah, you're pretty much like you stand in it. Like your boot dips into it.
Yeah.
Like your
and
boot
it
starts
kind of gets-
sizzling, and the fumes from the sizzling boot make you choke. And then what do you do?
And I see the claw boy, the one
Yes.
that just was running away
This guy.
a few seconds ago, and I got 1 bullet left in this gun, and it's reserved for him.
As it should be.
So,
Oh, jam! Oh, you aim your pistol up the hill.
luck ran out.
You aim your pistol up the hill. You line up the perfect shot, and then ah, and you get mad. Next is a
Shit.
yeah. Next is a turn of the layer itself, and you know what? Even though the mists for you make you choke and cough and get dizzy, the goblins seem to actually... Well, actually you can't read this, but this is what happens. It stinks up in
Things
here!
up here.
It stings up in here, but they like it. So this goblin right here sniffs the fumes that are coming from Alero's burning boot, and he goes, and for him it's like a healing potion. He gets stronger, and right after that it's his turn actually. So he's gonna come over here 10 feet. He's gonna hit you, Alero.
Oh.
He's gonna try to hit you twice. Actually, you know what? He's gonna try to hit you and Ro once each. So, Alero, you do not get hit. Ro, you do get hit. You take 8 bludgeoning damage, and then the guy uses Nimble Escape to disengage. He has already traveled 10 feet, so he's only going to travel 20. Where he uses it to go up the hill.
That is fair.
Asguth, Foe Biter. These wretched creatures aren't standing still long enough for you to pummel them. What do you do?
1, 2, 3, And yeah, I'm going to eat him. I think. I'm gonna eat his ass. I didn't want to say it.
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to eat him.
You're going to eat him. Hit him. Hit him. Do it. Also, is it okay? That's is it a reckless attack or is it a regular one?
Holy
because
shit.
you said eat him.
Regular.
Also, which one? Which one? This guy
what do you mean, which?
or the other one?
Oh no, the other one, the one that's directly below me.
This guy.
Yeah.
All right, so that guy takes 14 damage as you bury the axe inside his putrid flesh. You hear his scream of pain, which denotes that he may be dead soon. Do you have any more actions or bonuses or stuff like that?
No.
Alright. In that case, it's actually his turn right after you. So it is this guy that you just hit. So
Okay.
he turns around and he is going to gift you the gift of pain. Or so he hopes. He's gonna hit you twice. 1, 2. Because you are outnumbered, this is bad. You take 4 bludgeoning damage from the first attack. I already calculated the Barbarian Rage. And this next attack is a crit.
Okay. Yeah.
Fortunately for you, it's only 3 damage. Because it's a 7. It's a 7, so if you're gonna divide by 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then he's gonna nimbly escape. But where is he going to nimbly escape to? Let's see. It grows ever smaller, this place of battle that they're having. He's gonna come over. I mean, he can move 30 feet, so he's gonna move 30 feet. He's gonna come over here. By the fumes. So that was him, and then it's Ro Kappa Sigma.
Yeah. Well, because there's still that stupid wizard running around, I'm going to bonus action to the defensive field, and then hold my action, hold a Chaos Bolt action to smack the wizard in the face when he shows his himself.
His ugly face. Speaking of the wizard, it's his turn. What does he do? So, he is probably going to show his ugly face. You know for a fact. He steps up to over here. Actually, how can he get a clear shot of the orc? So he walks like this, which I believe lets you see
shoot him. Yeah, when he gets there, I shoot him.
He's going to get up to here. Shoot him. What do you roll? It's a firebolt?
No, it's a Chaos Bolt, but
Chaos Bolt.
Don't have that set up correctly. So it does a 14 hit.
He sees your projectile incoming, and then he extends one of his hands, and a shield of light, of blue light, materializes right before your Chaos Bolt connects with his body. He just cast shield as a reaction.
Shield is such a good spell, I love it. I can't be angry at someone for using shield.
So he now has +5 on his AC temporarily. Until the start of his next turn, I believe.
Yep.
So he casts shield, that's his reaction. But his regular action is, as he is casting shield, he turns his other hand towards Asguth the Foebiter. And a splash. Actually, wait. I think I got an even better one.
He would be unable to cast a real spell though, because he did
he casts a cantrip. He's still concentrating on the haste spell, so he casts a cantrip.
Yeah.
And it is Ray of Frost. He casts it on Asguth. Asguth, a beam of freezing blue energy connects with your breastplate, making it feel unreasonably cold. You take 10 cold damage. You cannot save this with your barbarian rage because it's cold damage.
It's dangerous.
So you take 10 cold damage, and your speed for the next turn is reduced by 10.
Fuck, I am so nearly fucked. I've got 10 health points left.
You got 10 health points left, and with the rest of his movement, the wizard is going to go back into cover. Come on. There we go. So he goes, casts a shield, Ray of Frost you, and then goes away as he's chanting something in Hobgoblinish. Sinakirash, Urunar, Kazi. The next goblin to play is the Speedy Boy. Speedy Boy is gonna come right up to you, Asguth Foebiter. He's gonna use 25 feet of his 60 feet movement, and he's gonna make 3 attacks with advantage because his friend is sitting right next to you. Will this be it for Asguth Foebiter?
Likely.
Find out in the next episode because it has been an hour.
Thank fuck.